Good evening. Tonight I come to you with a migraine, but I'm on half an overdose of painkillers, so I'll probably be alright. Yes, hi. I hope you have a wonderful night. Not like in a dismissive way, but in a I hope you have a good time here tonight kind of way. Now, I do remember that I was in the Luncheon Kingdom. I don't really remember what I was doing. Ah, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate them. I know that with these guys I can destroy cheese, so I guess I'll start by trying that. Never mind, I need hammers for that. Or, frying pans. Hopefully it pets make the migraine better. They do. Like, I considered just outright canceling stream, but I feel like it's good for my health, morale, and whatnot. I really like streaming. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You can climb the flagpole on the Odyssey. Just had a thought. I wonder, if I make Mario invincible, can I go into the lava? I'm gonna try that. No, I cannot. It was worth the attempt, I feel. Alright, gotta find a fireball if I want to do that. Time to lock in. I want to get those purple coins, and I want to progress further into the level in a generic sense. Right, the most recent thing that happened was I helped cook the stew, and volcano erupted. What if I get something for breaking all of these? There are a lot of them, and usually you don't get rewards for stuff with this many things to do. Not the way I see it, it was worth trying. Another one of those moon block things. Excellent, that gets me over here. I can't remember how many purple coins I needed for the chef's outfit. Though going from experience, it was probably either 15 or 25. I think I've mentioned before, but I really like the aesthetic of the crystal bits in this kingdom. They actually kind of remind me of the final hub world in Spyro 3. And as I like to say, anything that reminds me of Spyro 3 is a thing that I'm going to be favorable towards. Oh, that was actually where I wanted to go. Wonderful. migraine aside, I'm a little bit under the weather in general. Please be patient. I still find it really interesting that they decided that all the lava in this kingdom should be like Pepto-Bismol shaded pink. I appear to have burst into flame. Imagine if that had been my last hit point. Climb up the cascading magma. Cockatiel Showdown. Oh, that's a clever pun. I like that. Calling a chef bird a cockatiel. So actually, that raises the question for me, which is... what other rewards might I get if I set fire to the other unlit torches, now that I know that that's what they are? Probably wonderful treasures. Careful on the flipping platforms up above. I'm not sure if the platforms are rotating or if he just really doesn't like them. They rotate. I'm in danger. I always knew that bell peppers were out to get me. You can't trust any, like anything with a texture like that. All like squishy and gross. At least I think they're gross. A lot of people disagree with me. I do have a peach amiibo, so I could heal myself if necessary. But I will try to get through this without cheating first. Mistakes were made. You know, I haven't actually seen the recent-ish Mario movie. I wonder if there's a scene in that one where he, accidentally jumps into lava and does that. Like jumps out, making the iconic scream. Interesting. Alternate route. Granted, not much of an alternate route, but an alternate route nonetheless. Alright, Cookateel. You versus me. Soon you will be the one who is cooked. This kind of looks like a chowder to me. Which I think is what it actually is, so... Good job, art team, I suppose. Tremendous. I thought I had to get underneath it and jump up, but I guess I wait for it to vomit and then I ride up that. Personally, I feel like I wouldn't want to eat a dish that the chef had vomited into. But I suppose that every culture is a little bit different. That didn't work out. There we go. I'm pretty sure that 3 fireballs to the head is a rough equivalent to a nice even bake 19 minutes at 400 degrees Celsius. Sorry, Fahrenheit. 400 degrees Fahrenheit, sorry, 400 degrees Celsius would cause a very, very large fire. Cookateel Showdown. I am still missing 1 moon, but if I just go buy the chef outfit and do that, that'll get me. That was just over here. Plus they should all be happy because the Cookateel is gone. Wait, only 15? I will happily purchase this, even though the bridal outfit looks very nice. I think I forgot to change into the actual chest piece. Whoops. Yes, I did. Well, the pirate outfit looks really nice. That said, I was silly, and now I gotta go back to the Odyssey, I think. Unless there, like, is a way to use the closets in the stores, and I'm just not aware of how to do it. There we go. Very professional shape. I was about to say, like, in the Mario Brothers, like, house, I wonder who cooks between Mario and Luigi? But then I was like, wait, it's Luigi. He would bungle it. It's gotta be Mario. This here is a place where chefs come dressed to cook. And hey, you got the clothes and a hat. Come right on in. I find it kind of weird that, like... Hold up, huh? You got this pot on a good simmer. Really brings out the flavor. But you know what? Could be better. A little hotter. That'd do it. But I just can't get any more heat from that lava. I presume that the goal is to hop these things into the soup. I was gonna say, oh, that was easy. Alright. I was gonna say, I find it kind of interesting that, like, Mario and Luigi, I guess, are, like, very close friends of, like, the monarch of the kingdom that they live in. And instead of living in, like, a mansion, they live in, like, a very humble cottage. Like, maybe the notion is just that they are humble, but, like... I don't know, maybe I just feel like they deserve better. Mistakes were made. But a solution was found. I like how I try to be fancy to dodge lava, and I ended up in more lava. This is definitely harder than it looks. It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Though it doesn't take a lot of lead up to build momentum for a long jump. An extreme simmer. Head it out this way, just in case you don't know what a pipe is. To the next kingdom, where a wonderful time awaits us, no doubt. There's only one segment left in the balloon, so I'm probably very close to the end. Though obviously if I choose to, like, get every moon, for example, that'll dramatically extend the playtime. Now we can head to Bowser's Kingdom. Wait a second. Oh, that can't be good. I think I might have forgotten to get the sticker from Munchkin Kingdom. Since he took the time to steal the stupendous stew, I imagine that's what he's serving at the reception. Seeing as how we got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Oh, that rhymed. I know how to triple jump, but thank you. Back to our investigation. Next up we have Baha. The Bowser in Bowser's Kingdom is that Bowser? I've got a bad feeling about this. What? Are be shaking? Why? I like how Bowser just randomly has, like, a photorealistic dragon. It's like suddenly Dark Souls. Let's see you survive this, plumber boy. We do love a good lightning shooting dragon. Like, fire is nice and traditional, but like, lightning dragons? They're like extra cool. The Ruined Kingdom. It's literally just Dark Souls. Wouldn't you know it, the Odyssey's broken again. You must collect more power moons to fix it. Cappy, I feel like your solution to everything is more power moons. You're never exactly wrong about that though, so I can't sass you too much. In the ancient treasure chest. I mean, I don't know, it's made out of wood and it hasn't, like, rotted away. Can't be that ancient. Unless the wood is, like, petrified, but didn't look petrified. Also, I feel like I might be speaking, a little too softly. Am I legible when I speak? If need be, I can, like, focus more on speaking out. Imagine having a dragon that can breathe lightning saw blades. Like, that's something I would expect to see in Noita. Now you have a migraine, dragon. We are on even playing field. However, I have the advantage of experience. We can do this. I wonder if those feel like piercings to him. Or if his scales are so thick that they may as well just be like lapel pins. Trying to finish him off. That sounded really visceral, like that final hit noise. He had moons for brains. I cannot judge him too harshly. Where my brain should be, there's just a solitary chicken nugget. Alright, Odyssey, patch yourself up. I know you can do it. done, Odyssey. It just occurred to me, the fact that the Odyssey can take off while there's nobody inside of it is potentially very concerning. Like, imagine if it took off and, like, Mario and Cappy weren't on it, and it just left. Like, what are we gonna do now? Grow wheat in the ruined kingdom? Well, that was certainly a doozy of an interruption, but I'm glad we got the ship fixed. Let's look at Bowser's Kingdom. Architecture, statues, Bowser's Castle. Wait, he's got his own castle? Man, we gotta help those two. I really enjoy the aesthetic of this particular iteration of Bowser's Castle. I am, in fact, quite weeb. Not to like a crazy extent, but enough to appreciate this. This many Goombas makes me think that there's a nice Goomba lass over here. Something along those lines. It still amuses me that, like, Mario's only in control of the Goomba on the very top. The rest of them are just going along with it for no real reason. It's like, oh, that's just the vibe. Hello, purple coins. It's like if somebody stands on your head, you have to like follow their motions. That's the Ratatouille rule. I find these birds very satisfying to control. Like, they're very responsive, the things you can do with them are very satisfying. Plus, they offer a lot of vertical mobility, which is just nice. Behind the big wall. Rather generous hitboxes on those music notes, not that I'm complaining. Making notes between spines. I like the ornamental golden hexagons in the walls, but I also feel like Bowser should consider the aesthetics of the humble cube. Then again, I guess that's the moon, so he gets a pass. You know, it just clicked. Like, I swear, it just clicked. This game came out almost a decade ago, and it just clicked. That you spend the entire game hunting moons, and then you go to the moon. Like, obviously, like, I knew that you go to the moon, but, like, the fact that you pick up moons and then go to the moon, I just never made that, I just never made that connection. Surely there are purple coins to look for an intrepid explorer such as myself. There are not. Yes, there are. I need this gentleman's assistance. Oh shoot, mistakes were made. Oh. I was just trying to, pull shenanigans and maybe get over the wall. Need to put in a fair amount of effort for a single purple coin. Unless... worth it. Basically just traded 10 normal coins for 1 purple. That's a trade I'd make any day. Those boxes seem suspicious to me, but upon examination, they were innocent. Alright, second courtyard. Seems to be counting down, so... probably making good progress through the level. See a purple coin all the way down there. Going to need the help of another bird for that. Those ones, however, I think are a job for Cappy. There we go. I kind of like those really, like, long and flat coins. Like the kind that you see, Lucky Cats holding. They just have like a very nice shape to them. It pleases me. especially like the design that this game has, where like one side has like a bunch of rips on it. I thought it'd feel really satisfying to like rub your thumb over. Mistakes were made. Probably should have grabbed the moon first. Oh well. Smart bombing. I don't know, that feels more like a Star Fox thing than a Mario thing. But then again, I suppose Nintendo would be the authority on both. Big brutal battle. Oh, I am going to struggle with this. Oh well. This is fine. But before I can struggle with that, I have to struggle with this. Again. That bend looked painful. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. Just for some reason, my instinct to rescue myself is like... press to the right, and then hit the input. It's probably similar to like an input from another game I've been playing. Coins up there as well. Nice. You know what they say? Every now and then, screwing up 4 times in a row and having to repeat the same thing the same number of times leads to new discoveries. I'm pretty sure that they say that, but don't ask me who they are because I don't know. Oh, I forgot about this, this place here. Oh, I can use these to change outfits. Alright then. Samurai helmet. I do believe that there is a moon that requires the samurai armor. So I will preemptively put that on. Actually, I think that might actually literally be right behind the shop. Oh, I like how his, I like how his helmet has coins on it. I will also purchase a power moon from Bowser's Kingdom. The notion that, like, Bowser's Kingdom has... Actually, I was gonna say the notion that Bowser's Kingdom has its own economy entertains me, but, like... that makes sense. Bowser's Castle having its own economy. That's silly. Hey Mario, remember Mario 3? Because this reminds me of that. There we go. In Mario 3, there was a Tanuki suit, and if you held down and pressed V, you would transform into a statue like that. Jizo, all in a row. You want to get a look-see to what's going on inside? You gotta be dressed for battle, friend. That armor, you look like a samurai. We'll step right in. Oh, I like this. I totally forgot about this bit. Taking notes in the folding screen. Scene of crossing the poison swamp. Can I get into any of these folding doors? Doesn't seem to be the case at a glance, and most interior areas only have 2 moons anyway, so... reasonably confident. Reasonably confident that, that was all there was. Underground, Jizo. I also noticed that either Bowser's Kingdom doesn't have quota, or I hit it without noticing. Either way, that's kinda cool. Hello there. You appear unpainted. I presume that they just don't want to distract from the boss battle. Main courtyard entrance. Oh, there's a puzzle I gotta never mind. Yeah, the wedding's almost here. The boss is getting ready in the keep up ahead. But you two can scram, because you're definitely not invited. It's like, do you really think that this is gonna go better than the last time did? I'm just like a samurai this time. Ow, my bones. Wonder if I meant to knock these back at her. Something like that. I cannot help but feel a sense of kinship with this at this young lady. I too quite enjoy my explosives. To my own detriment at times. Oh, well, that statue of Bowser is no longer intact. I am so good at one-liners. Hey, the boss wasn't kidding when he said you two were persistent. But I owe it to the family, to all the Brutals, to come at you with everything I got. He just watched me beat up his sister. Didn't do anything about it at the time. And now he thinks that he can take me. Points for confidence, I suppose. Though it is starting to look awfully a lot like he can take me. Alley bounce. Not even close. Big brutal battle. I mean, it wasn't that big, there were only 2 of them. I would expect a big brutal battle to be like either all of them in sequence or all of them at once. Showdown at Bowser's Castle. Okay, is the painting filled in now? It's not? I wonder if I meant to bring the Jizo from the other side over to it. Well, if nothing else, the ground is lit up leading me over here. Interesting. It's actually another point against pay to win, in my opinion. I just got double life, and it did not excite me as much as it should, because I have a Peach amiibo and I can just spawn those in as much as I like. It cheapens the experience. I cheated myself out of a good time. Imagine being like the contractor hired to build this thing like miles away in the sky. I don't know, I just feel like that'd be like really difficult. And again, all evidence is that Bowser pays very well for services rendered, so presumably they were fairly compensated. Exterminate the ogres? I would not have thought of those things as ogres. I would have thought of those as, like, maybe Nurikabe? Like, they're kind of large and square. But who knows, maybe I'm just, maybe I'm just being, like, shapist or something. There's a flag here, but there's also a flag, like, just down there. Feels a smidgen unnecessary. I'm not gonna complain though, I would rather have more than enough than not enough. You know, it just occurred to me, it's a little bit odd that these things are birds, but they can't even glide, as far as I can tell. Like, the mobility is arguably, like, substantially better. Down behind bars. Mistakes are made. I was like, oh, I will simply pop out and, climb on top. I achieved half of my goals. And while there is virtue in giving up and being content with what you've already achieved, I want more. I feel like these are here to communicate to me that jumping off this place is not the way forward. But I'm going to try anyway, because I am a fox. Anyway, we're going to take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom. Anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I will see you shortly. I return, and I am intensely envious of Mario's ability to fall asleep in under 5 minutes. When I went to bed last night, it took me over 3 hours to fall asleep. Like, not even joking, on the recommendation of a friend, I got Pokemon Sleep. And it was like, yeah, no, you took 3 hours to fall asleep last night. I was like, oh. Sunken treasure in the moat. It also just occurred to me that Mario's got a breath meter in this game, but like in his older games he didn't. I wonder if that is perhaps a concerning sign that Mario is growing older and is no longer quite as athletically capable as he once was. It's either that or like the NES didn't have enough cartridge space to hold a variable for breath. Like, knowing old games, it truly could be either. Mistakes were made. It occurs to me that like a lot of Bowser's minions in this game wear hats, and I wonder if perhaps that was like a deliberate policy set in place specifically to impede Cappy's possession ability, or if they just decided to do that all on their own. RIP. Oh, you know what? I probably wanted to bait that guy into smashing this block here. So we can do this one. Here's a, there is a flag right there, so presumably just fast traveling to it would respawn him. I was walking along these rooftops for so long I got lost. But I found this power moon, so it's not all bad. Good to see you, Captain Toad. Excuse me, good sir, would you do me a favor and do me a smash right here? Kind Sir Ogre. Thank you, kind Sir Ogre. Inside a block in the castle. I like how I bounced around and accomplished absolutely nothing that couldn't have been accomplished by just riding the wheel for the same length of time. Oh well. Once more, my greed and impatience have gotten the better of me. Will I learn from it? Almost certainly not. But, like, protagonists don't necessarily need to learn and grow to be, interesting. We call that a flat character, and it's not a bad thing. Then again, I suppose I don't exactly qualify for that, anyway. Just gotta climb a bit farther. I wanna poke this hexagon. Huh, interesting. Did not actually think that would accomplish anything, not gonna lie. Mistakes were made. I was like, I will simply do a small hop. There is no such thing as a small hop in that context. As far as I'm aware, anyway. Perhaps I am egregiously wrong. I am humble enough to consider the possibility. You can always tell who's humble because they will assert that they are humble. That is how that works, definitely. I was gonna say, I see an electric thing down there, but I think that's the one that led to the gate. So I do not need to do a crazy long distance jump to get there. I always enjoy it in games when you get like a really high vantage point. You can like look down and see how far you've come. It's just a very nice feeling, I think. Couple more of these switches. Let's go try and peck those. I don't think I can bring a possessed thing with me. So I gotta just climb. Which, despite how difficult I'm making it look, is not exactly an unreasonable ask, I think. This is basically Frogger, but easier. So the fact that I'm having such consistent difficulty with it is either shameful or checks out, depending on how, depending on whether or not you've seen me play Frogger before. Which I've never done on stream, so you almost certainly haven't. Can you imagine I did all that, but you actually could teleport to a flag while possessing something? In your nose by the Great Gate. I presume the other one is just coins or something. It was in fact coins or something. Alright, Bowser, kind of wish I was dressed more appropriately, but I'll be a samurai. You're too late. We're off to our wedding ceremony on the moon. Wahahaha. If you can't tell, I took another pain pill on the break. Mario may or may not need to follow my example after that one. I feel like most of the cockpits in this thing would be nauseating to ride in. But then it's not my giant robot, so... not really my place to judge, I think. That'll teach you. I do think that this is a very clever boss design. You do a little stuff. That's okay. Just like that. You know, if they had an invincibility mode, like, if I ever in a mech with an invincibility mode, I would use that first thing. But then I'm not an expert wedding planner, so... We can do this. Indeed we can, Cappy. So a little extra health will make it a lot more realistic of a proposition. Any other rocks in the arena? I don't think there are. Okay, I got 2 hit points, and that is not true anymore. But who needs more than that? Lovely fireworks. I was gonna say, I wonder if I blew up, would it just like magically turn into a firework of my head? But then it's like, wait, there's lots of footage of me blowing up and that's never happened once. Maybe I should implement that. Exploding into a clock-shaped firework. We were one step away and Bowser flew off to the moon. But we can chase after him in the Odyssey. Just throw me on that globe. The Odyssey is complete, and the balloon is now yellow. Bowser's not getting away. We'll chase him all the way to the Moon Kingdom. Come on, let's save those two. I like the implication that Cappy could have like changed my entire outfit at any point and continued allowing me to pay for them. Oh well. Honeyloon Ridge. Bowser's Moon Wedding. Well, don't you look dapper? Those two must be over there. No time to dilly-dally. Let's go. Hold that thought. I do want to change my outfit. I shall be the bride if there is to be a wedding. Mistakes were made. I like how the Odyssey just says it's full on moons. It doesn't need anymore. Also, I kind of cut Cappy's dialogue off, but there is reduced gravity on the moon. Which Cappy attempted to warn me of, but I was like, I must put the dress on. Like, it is a very nice dress, I think. Like, I think the characters sassed it for being, like, a little too gaudy, but, like, I like it. I am not, in general, the biggest fan of weddings, but the aesthetic of wedding dresses is very, very nice. Shining above the moon is a moon. That's like moon recursion. Except rather than recursion, it's more like proximity. Timer challenge 1. You look like a space version of a boss that I've already defeated. Probably because that's exactly what you are. Get wrecked. At least the other guy could take a hit. Mistakes were made. I wonder if these slightly whiter blocks on these pillars are indicative of anything. Probably not. Mistakes were made. Right next to a flag, no less. I wonder if that space octopus felt fear in his final moments. Well, that was just embarrassing. Anyway, I was gonna say hi, Space Sphinx. That sure is a mouthful of syllables. Greetings, traveler, and to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? Should you really be answering questions right now? No. Yes, O Bearer are correct answers. There are so many other things you could be doing with your time. Do what you must. I am done. I like that. Like, go do the wedding. And then worry about side objectives. I wonder, does the moon even have a molten core? I don't think it does. Underground moon caverns. Like, maybe it does, but like, I don't think the moon is big enough to have a molten core. I'm actually curious now. I am probably going to look up later, assuming that I do not forget, whether or not the moon IRL has a molten core. Because I don't actually know enough about astronomy to be confident one way or the other. Like, no educated guess, just it would be a pure guess. Give me those. Worth dying for. I will sacrifice my life for purple coins. Oh hey, purple coins over there. There's also a key in the vicinity, I believe. Oh, I'm all the way back at the start. Oops. Perhaps not the wisest decision I've ever made. And yet oh so very in character, I think. I wonder where that key is hanging out. It's probably just like off to the side somewhere. I was going to make a comment along the lines of the lava everywhere must be like a real motivation to like keep flapping your wings and like work out. And it's like, wait, these guys are undead. They can't build muscle. They don't have muscle. That looks promising. There we go. There were also the purple coins on that one pillar. Though I'm not sure if I can get that much height easily. Maybe I have to like... Actually, I don't think there are any dry bones up top. How would I gain the height that I need? I will worry about that later. Oh, I wonder if a tank could, like, shoot it down or something. That might be the solution. I wonder if Hammer Brothers, like, spawn the hammers, or if they just have, like, a really large stockpile somewhere. Like, rationally, you would think that they have to spawn it in, but, like, in the RPGs, Mario's got a rather prodigious inventory of his own, so, like, they might just have a backlog of hammers. RIP those xylophone guys, first to never gain vertical height under their own power. This is rather greedy, but, like, it gets the job done. Those coins are mine. The trip back is going to take a while, but, like... never mind. It's going to take even longer. I was gonna say, it'll take a while, but... Oh no, actually that was speedrun strats, never mind. I like how, as far as the BGM is concerned, being a giant bullet bill is, like, equivalent to having a superstar. Six remain. It's fine though, 11 minute lives. I can't fail. I just realized, are the purple coins on the moon the star bits from Mario Galaxy? That's kinda cool. I do enjoy a good subtle reference. Not gonna lie, that went better than I thought it would. In a stage like this, I am at all times fully prepared to try something fancy and then end up in the lava. Success is an abnormality. Oh, it's you again, the very first boss of the game. Do you remember me? You were ever so rude to me back in the Cascade Kingdom. In fact, you were quite rude to all my darling Broodals, which is why we're all here now. Now, I do believe it's lunchtime for my newly powered up Chain Chompikins. I wonder if that motion that she makes is meant to represent that she recognizes the hat as a threat and is trying to swipe it off. That'd be kinda cool if Trail. I'm in danger. Just like that. I'm in danger once more. However, she is in more than I am. And she's dead. R.I.P. I would say that I would remember you, but I'm really not going to do that. But like, don't feel bad, I don't remember most things. You know, it occurs to me, if that bell has been ringing this entire time, the clock must be striking like 400 and something by this point. They probably got a really weird clock compared to Earth. I object. Oh my, thigh. A little bit of a thigh flash there. Now, according to Super Paper Mario, if Bowser succeeded here, it would literally destroy reality. That is a very big ring. Imagine the timeline where Cappy actually was able to, like, pull Mario up. I think that'd be the first time in all of fiction that a trapdoor didn't work. Gwahaha, crashing the wedding, Mario. That's tacky, even for you. Also, your outfit isn't halfway fancy enough for the occasion. Not that it matters since you weren't invited. So now it's time for you to make like a bouquet and get thrown out. Fun fact, Bowser's dialogue there actually changes depending on what outfit you're not wearing. Or depending on what outfit you're wearing. If you're wearing his outfit, he actually compliments it. Here's your happily ever after. Ow, my bones. Bowser has learned from his previous mishaps. That'll teach you. Imagine if Cappy, like, learned from this hat after the first encounter and could just, like, punch entirely of his own volition. That'd be interesting. R.I.P. me. Let's try this again with less failure and more victory. Like that, yeah. I just realized the fence in the background is floating on propellers. I feel like that's a very uniquely Mario aesthetic. Like, I don't think I've ever really seen propellers used in a manner similar to that in any other franchise other than Mario. Alright, third round. I'm at full health. Bowser has been punched where the sun ought not to shine twice now. I like his expression of fear there when the hat gets flipped over. Like, oh, this is gonna suck. R.I.P. Bowser and R.I.P. Bowser's outfit. I did just destroy a priceless treasure, apparently. That's fine. It's not like anybody, like, cared about that, right? Ooh, cute. I do enjoy a good cube. I enjoy that Cappy doesn't care about Bowser's health at all. What are you gonna do? The same thing we've been doing all game, Peach. We're gonna take over a Koopa. I like that it is a medley of like all of his various themes across the years. I enjoy that Peach is actually very enthusiastic to go with Bowser, as long as it's a different personality. It's like, yeah, dude, the problem wasn't that you were ugly or anything. Six are made. Mario, Peach, and Bowser all went missing on the moon. Their bodies were never recovered, but a mural depicting their demise was found by archaeologists. You know, now that I say that out loud, an archaeologist sounds like a really, really cool job. Let's try not to fall off. I should go faster. I will say it is also just, in general, very satisfying to just rampage as Bowser and tear through everything. I did it! Well, for the most part. It's falling apart. Quick, get to the middle. Fear not, the cube will save us in our hour of need. I really do enjoy the aesthetic of that final area with like all the golden cubes everywhere. I like cubes, I like gold. It's a match made in heaven. Or on the moon, as the case may be. Well, Peach, one of us is going to have to change. Yeah, really not the time to be putting pressure on her, guys. In an alternate timeline, Bowser pulls out the Super Crown and things get interesting. So remember earlier when I was like, hey, imagine if they took off without Mario? That was a threat on the table, apparently. Oh yeah, that was Super Mario Odyssey. Fun game. Not entirely sure if I'm going to be done with it, or if I'm going to keep playing and go for, like, post-game stuff. I will ruminate on that over the next week. For now, I will simply sit here and respect the people who put hard work into making it. I do enjoy, like, credits montages that are, like, a sequence of photos from the game. They don't appear to have done it here, but, like, my absolute favorite is if, like, the game has covertly been taking screenshots the whole time, and so it actually shows you pictures of your specific journey. I feel like I've seen that done at least once. I just can't remember exactly which game did it. I feel like I've seen that done once or twice. Oh, goodness me. I had a wonderful time on stream today, but I am definitely looking forward to going home and, going home? What? Going to bed and laying down. I love the very abrupt segue between, like, the incredibly colorful and magical Luncheon Kingdom and then just, hey, have Fatalis. Just random Fatalis interlude. And then, oh, what is this photo at the very end? This is a locale that we have not yet seen in this game. Thanks for playing. You're very welcome.
Playing my game.
And the moon cubes in the various levels have now been unlocked. You can now travel to the Mushroom Kingdom. Additional power moons are in stock at the shop. I do think that that's a nice quality of life feature. If there's like a moon threshold you're trying to hit or whatever, and you're like struggling, you can just grind more power moons. You can buy as many as you want for, I think it's 100 coins a pop. So calm, so peaceful, like our trip to the Moon Kingdom was all a dream. A good thing it wasn't, because we saved our two dear friends. That nightmare is over. Hooray for us. But I've liked our travels so much I don't want our journey to end. I mean, there's still so much to do, so many hats you need to meet. And I bet if we collect even more power moons, we'll be able to travel somewhere new. So our trip is far from over. One more hooray, I say. But for starters, let's head up to Peach's castle. Picky Luigi. I like that the purple coins here are like the classic coins from Mario 64. Awful news, Mario. Princess Peach has gone missing again. She packed her suitcase, happy as can be, and walked off. We can't find her anywhere. Where is she? She is also on an Odyssey, it would seem. Hiya, Mario. Looks like you're on another big adventure. That's great. I hope you don't mind, but I've been traveling the world and keeping track of your achievements. I've also got power moons to give you as rewards for those achievements. Oh, you've already completed Rescue Princess Peach. Congrats. Moons in this kingdom are just power stars. You can also see the names of the power moons you'll get for all your achievements. I'll add some hints to the power moon list, which you can see by opening your map. Achieve world peace. On the power moon list, you can check out the power moons you've already collected. You know, just in case you need it. I'll be right here when you want to achieve some achievements. You achieved world peace. Have a power moon, you've earned it. Power Moon Night. Not actually sure what that one does. Or is for, rather. Note collecting world tour. Captain Toad meter. Wearing it well. Capturing Novice. Imagine beating the game and being called a noob. That's what just happened to me. Checkpoint Flagger. Loaded with coins. Despite dropping them all over the place. I hope you achieve all of your dreams. Oh, Toadette. I hope you do as well. I'm just gonna check out the shop here real quick, and then I think we'll wrap it up for the night. The Mario 64 cap and suit. Bunch of generic stickers, Mushroom Kingdom sticker. Mushroom Kingdom Power Moon, except I believe you can buy this one as many times as you want. Football uniform, classic cap, skeleton suit, Luigi cap. The L stands for winner. Very snazzy musician. Very cool knight. Baseball player, astronaut, green brutal, racing, and stripe brutal. Oh, this is cute. I might get this. Blue brutal, Judge Mario, Zombie Mario, Santa Mario, 8-bit cap. You get a bunch of stuff that will take quite a bit of effort to make previewable. collect purple coins. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next scheduled stream is going to be on Friday. The game is going to be Hollow Knight. I haven't decided if next Wednesday is going to be more Odyssey or something else. I will see how I feel over the course of the next week about the prospect. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.